Hi everyone, my name is Kaustubh Kale. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. So today's video is about building an investing framework or deciding and devising an investing philosophy. Now I will tell you why this is important. This is important because when we invest or when we pick stocks or build a portfolio, it is important that there is a framework that is followed which helps us to pick stocks and build a portfolio easily while we ignore noise or tips or advices from our friends, relatives, etc. So from that perspective, once you have a rule book or a framework that you follow, it helps you. At the end of this video, I will also let you know my investing framework or my current investing philosophy. So that is something that I'll be also sharing with you. So now to begin, which are the type of companies that you would invest in? Large cap companies, mid cap companies, small cap companies, or a mix of it? So what will your watch list of stocks from where you will pick contain? Would it be top 100 companies, top 200 companies, top 500 companies which are listed, or you will be excluding certain categories? That is how you have to build a watch list. Which sectors do you understand? Which type of companies would you like to invest in? Which sectors, which type of companies would you want to ignore? What will be your minimum allocation per stock? When you are building a portfolio, what will be your minimum allocation per stock? What will be your maximum allocation per stock? What will be your maximum allocation per sector and your minimum allocation to that sector? If you are someone who likes certain sectors or ignores certain sectors, then depending on your sector, what is your minimum or maximum allocation? What are the fundamental rules or parameters that you will consider? What are the technical rules and parameters that you'll consider? Because we all know there are two kinds of research. One is a fundamental research, the second is a technical research. So accordingly, what are your exit rules? What are your entry rules? Where will you book profits? Similarly, for booking profits or exiting at a loss, how will you decide when do you want to exit a particular company? So these are the rationals or parameters that you have to decide. So just to revise it very easily, which are the type of companies that you would consider while building a watch list? Mid cap, small cap, large cap, or a mix of these, or certain exclusions. Which sectors will you cover? Which sectors will you ignore? Which stocks or which companies would you like to include in your watch list? Which stocks or companies would you like to exclude from your watch list? What is the allocation that you would have? Minimum allocation, maximum allocation, stock wise, sector wise. What are your fundamental exit and entry rules for building your portfolio basically? What are your fundamental and technical research based exit rules and entry rules? This is something that is important. Now, while I share my investing framework or my investing philosophy, this is something that has obviously come through my learnings or my experiences or my investing journey over the last couple of years. And this is my investing philosophy as on date. It can obviously change and it can obviously be dynamic and can continuously get updated. So my investing philosophy is this, that we look at only Nifty 200 companies, top 200 NSE 200 companies listed on the National Stock Exchange. We ignore government owned companies. We ignore commodity companies where there is cyclicality, such as cements, metals. We also ignore ports, logistics, power, real estate, aviation, hospitality, construction, and defense-centric sectors. These are sectors that we exclude. When we build a portfolio, our stocks allocation is such. We have about 10 to 20 stocks, 5 to 10% allocation per stock. We do not typically follow a sector allocation. We like 10 to 20 stocks and 5 to 10 allocation percentage per stock. Now my fundamental and technical research rules are obviously something which is secret sauce or which is something proprietary to my knowledge and my framework. Now the standard disclaimer is that my way isn't the only way and the way that works. In investing and trading, there are many ways. I am not saying my way is the only way. There is nothing called right or wrong. But it is important for you to build something like this so that you are insulated from the noise or your decision is completely based on rules and frameworks. So it's important to build an investing philosophy or a framework like this. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope this was useful. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Thank you.